I think there's a lot that the church can do to help people who are struggling. One simple thing is just to start talking about it, so that it's not this... I think there's a danger that Christians believe that are involved in porn believe they're doing something that is just beyond the pale, that just would be terribly shocking if they were ever to talk about it. So it's really important that you talk about it in sermons, talk to your men about it, ask people the question. That's what I say to a lot of pastors. Don't assume people are not using porn. The statistics show that Christians in the West, it's about 50% of men are using porn or have used porn at some point. So that's a really high proportion. So make sure you're asked the question. So that's a really important beginning. And then I think it's really important not to minimize the sin. So really to be very firm, to give people a real sense of the horrible nature of what they're involved with and the potential damage that it does, but also not to minimize God's grace. I think that we sell people short if we minimize either the sin, so it's really not too bad, or lots of people who do this. And one key feature there is to not allow people to think of... I think it's easy for people to think of themselves as essentially a good Christian who occasionally slips into porn. And that's a way of distancing themselves from their sin. So you've got to really encourage them to take ownership. But at the same time, always be able to speak of God's grace and to model that in the way that you accept someone who confesses that they're involved with porn.